I should have been at home editing photos, but instead I was eating carbs at Vapiano. Hi, so it is the start of another vlog. I know I start every vlog like that. I'm boring, I know. It's March, so 2017 just got real. What is this? I've got a receipt in my bag. It's a bit scary because it means that we're really like getting into the year and you've got to, you know, achieve your goals and all that jazz. So I've just got to hold on to that momentum, I guess. I hope I've got momentum. Hope so. So today I'm going to try and put a post together for International Women's Day. So I'm interviewing an illustrator. She's called Dorcas. Her brand is like Dorcas Creates. So yeah, she's got a lot of really cool illustrations, primarily around, you know, the whole black girl magic thing, which is not a trend. It is forever. Remember that? So yeah, I'm going to interview her and find out a little bit more about her story. I will take you along with me. I got to go buy some soup and then get the bus. I've been interviewing and we've been chatting about everything creative and illustration related, and it's been really interesting. I feel like we could have chatted for hours. I'm going to start off a series. It's probably going to be quite a long series, like depending on when I can pin people down for interviews, but I'm going to like delve into various different black-owned businesses, because I guess we are both black-owned businesses, even though most of the time I don't feel like it because I'm like in my pajamas. But yeah, I want to like delve into the issues and all that. So yes, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yay! I am at the Bowden bus. Woo! Falling down the bus. Right, so hello, it is Tuesday and I am on the Bowden bus because they have popped up in a bus with their new like occasion wear collection, and I'm all dolled up. I will show you this later. We're gonna have a really cool girly day and then I need to go home and finish condensing the interview. So yeah, I'm distracting myself a little bit. But it's so cute, so colourful. This is the dessert, yes. How many desserts do you have?
1, 2.
She has 2.
Oh, the Milwaukee one.
It's not Boomerang, Lucy. Hi, so I am back home now. Yeah, I should have come home a lot earlier because I still need to work on Dorcas's interview. And I look at some of the black-owned businesses that I featured in my gift guide in a little bit more detail. So I interviewed Dorcas yesterday. You know, I saw her illustrations and I saw them with braids and locks and, you know, afros and teeny weeny afros, and it was just, they're really quirky, like it's my kind of style, and I find it hard to find, you know, representation, like to see myself represented in illustrations and greetings cards. So that's what she's doing. I just wanted to delve into these things because I've been to a few like crafty fairs and places where a lot of creatives sell things, and it's just not been very diverse. And I think when there's an event in London and there's like, you know, once I saw one black seller, one Asian seller in about, you know, a room of 200, was it 200 sellers? I'm not totally sure, like maybe 100, say 100 sellers in a London event, which is just very strange because I see so much diversity in London. You know, I think it's obviously more than like the national average. So I kind of wanted to delve into that. What is my theory? I think there are a lot of things that may stop, you know, people of colour from starting a creative business, and I wanted to explore what those barriers were. Dorcas's story is not necessarily true of everyone, but it gave me a really interesting insight. But yeah, so I've got to work on that, try not to get distracted and get it sorted for tomorrow. Hello, so it is Wednesday. It is also International Women's Day, so yay, women! It couldn't have come at a more important time. I know it's like the same time every year, it's the same date, obviously, but there are just so many issues affecting women. I had to explain to Lucy what intersectionality was the other day. So I think hopefully people are becoming a bit more aware, because there is not just one type of feminism. Yes, I still need to finish off the interview. I really need to go, actually. I thought I'd just intro the vlog. I'm excited to put it out today and, you know, share another story, you know, because I think it's not just about me talking about my experience, but hearing about the different experiences of others. I'm also reading The Good Immigrant. So someone asked for a video on my favourite books, and I think this will definitely be going in. I haven't been reading much, like I'm trying to read more, and obviously I think The Good Immigrant is a good way to start because it's full of lots of short stories and you know, it kind of just makes you think, and then you move on to the next one and you get a different perspective. But I'll go through it in my books video because I've been reading some really interesting things. I want to read more things. I might try and start listening to audiobooks because I might get through more books that way. Anyway, but head off. I need to go to my co-working space and sort out this interview. So I'm just off to the Radley event. Oh my God, look at this wall. Oh my God, it's the Wall of Dreams. Oh my God, this is so cool. Oh my God, quite a few stairs. Quite a few stairs. It's good though. I need the workout, so. Oh, hi. I'm like, this is quite cozy. Oh, okay.
What we're going to do today is I'm going to explain to you a few things about Blue Mon, things that we're doing different in the floral industry, a few things that you might not know about. The bottoms of flower stems actually start to close and scab up and stop taking on water. So what you do, anytime that they've been exposed to air, we want to give it a snip and cut the bottom of it. You don't want anything near a radiator, you don't want anything near a heat source. You want to make sure that things stay out of direct sunlight. It makes a huge difference. I try to remind people to think about where you'd put like your fresh fruit in your house. Tulips are one of the only flower that actually keeps growing once it's been cut and put in water. That's why, you know, when you put all your tulips into a vase and you wake up the next morning and they're all wonky all over the place? Yes. They've actually kept growing overnight.
Can't believe this is somebody's house.
Say, welcome to my Caucasian home.
Welcome to my cooking.
Wait, where does that come from?
Oh my gosh, it's from
Is it Joanne the Scammer?
yeah, and she's like, welcome to my Caucasian home. That's finished, that's over.
Oh.
Making coffee, this is my coffee cup.
You want to just highlight right here where the edges are, and then you want to take your this is the next list of makeup beauty products. You want to pick your contour brush, and you want to.
What's this accent? Still wrapping it.
Slap it.
Is this one of those clickbaity YouTube videos?
Slap it.
You gotta stop.
And then you're gonna roll.
Hello. So it is Saturday. I have not vlogged for a couple of days. I don't know, I feel a bit all over the place. Like, I know I'm quite repetitive. It's like the 11th of March, and I know like the year can take a little bit of, you know, a little bit of time to get started. And you kind of have that momentum in January. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I need to like pick myself up again a bit. It's just weird. But, you know, I've put some good things into place with like mentoring, meetings with Lucy, you know, lots of things planned, trips. I've booked to go to New York. Did I say that to you? I don't know. I booked to go to New York in May, so I'm quite excited because I lived there like 7 years ago. So I did my internship there. I feel like I'm just going to be on street corners like, oh my God, I used to live here. Like I'm going to be a bit overwhelmed. I'll have a smartphone as well. Like last time I had like some Nokia brick and I didn't know where I was going half the time. So I was in Flatbush. So if you've been to New York, Flatbush is like really far out, and I thought I would get to Williamsburg by walking up Bedford Avenue. Didn't realise that Bedford Avenue was like 20 miles long. Oh, right, not 20 miles long, but I didn't realise that it's not as straightforward as you think. I'm wearing this t-shirt that says womanhood. So this is by Teju Balaji, and she is producing these t-shirts. They're really nicely made as well, like really well made. So it's really cool, and I love wearing this. I feel like, you know, it was International Women's Day the other day, so I'm feeling a bit reflective, I guess. I think she's starting up her own label from what I gather, so, you know, I'm sure it'll be really helpful if you bought one. So I've got this other t-shirt. So this one is by Lauren Mahon, and she is Girl Stole London on Instagram, and she is currently fighting breast cancer. So she's like, I think she's like my age, or like a little, like maybe 30 or 31, I can't remember how old she is, but she's fighting breast cancer at this age, and it's just so unexpected, and you just don't think about the things that are involved. Like, you know, if you're working in a flat share, you don't get any sick pay, or you don't get like enough sick pay. Like statutory sick pay is a really small amount, and if you're paying for all the London, you know, the London rent, travel, all of that, you know, that doesn't stop. And I think she's been really open and honest on her blog and on Instagram, so I'm addicted to watching her stories. But she's just spreading awareness of something that I hadn't really thought about like especially in terms of my age group. She's selling these to help fund her, you know, her life, and some of the proceeds are going to charity. But yeah, she's like girl bossing it, isn't she? And she's got some really cool slogans. So she's got one that says Lady Lumps, one that says Jubblies, and one that says Knockers. So if you fancy one of those t-shirts, I will leave the link down below. Also, we're having the Bloggers Market on the 1st of April. So that is the event where I will be selling all of my old clothes along with Carrie, Liv and Lucy, and then we've also got 2 special guests. So I will leave the links back down below. It's on the 1st of April, so Saturday 1st of April. I will be holding it in London, and yeah, I'd love to see some of you there if you want to, like, you know, come say hi, buy some of my stuff. If not, we've got activities, got workshops, so I'm hoping it'll be like a really inspiring day, because that's kind of what we want to do. We want these like community focused events. So I'm gonna sort this vlog out, write another list, and yeah, I might do another Q&A. So if you have questions, I did ask before, no one gave me any questions, please send me some questions, and yeah, I will try and answer them in an upcoming video. So yes, I will leave my previous vlogs here and here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye! Super duper kindly looking after the coat, and me posing in front of someone's house. I probably shouldn't film it. My plastic bag flapping in the wind.